Here's today's food for thought. It does not matter how many exercises you do, it matters how well you do them. Your form matters more than how many exercises or how many reps you do. Why? Because with bad form, you could get injured easily. You could be stressing your joints and your bones more than you're stressing the muscle. And you could create movement patterns that can lead to long-term overuse and misuse of the body, which could cause long-term injury. I had a client this morning who has low back problems, and we were able to kind of dissect her movement patterns a little bit, where she's tight, where she might be weaker, how she bends throughout the day and moves throughout the day, and just like activities of daily living, what that looks like for her, and how she could make a few minor adjustments to better her body mechanics and incorporate pelvic floor and core support. So she said the onset of her back pain was using a machine at the gym, the crunch machine. So what she did, I'm pretty sure, was that one you sit down, you add weight to it, you hold overhead and you crunch. And she ended up injuring her low back doing that exercise. How? Probably too heavy of weight, unnecessary to do unless you already have a good base of strength. And you need to know how you're positioned on these machines, and you need to be bending, crunching properly by utilizing your muscles rather than just kind of straining your back into the motion. In most of my classes and with most of my clients, I actually don't do crunches with them. I used to do a lot of crunches, a lot of sit-ups, stuff like that, but I typically don't do that anymore because there is so many better ways and so many better exercises to develop core strength, proper core strength, deep core strength, and stability. And that's what you need before you could load with weight and be doing different exercises or more advanced exercises. So it's not saying you can never get there, but you need to learn how to do them properly so you don't have long-term injury. The other movement is a hip hinge, or picking something up off the floor. Learning how to do a proper hip hinge so you don't pull on your back is another way, and your spine is another basic movement pattern that we do on a daily basis that has to be taught and learned and implemented correctly in order to develop glute strength, core strength, back strength, and avoid injury. Let me know in the comments what exercise you do that you have either injured yourself or just doesn't feel right. And if you round your back when you pick something up off the ground, or if you pick something off either like a golfer's pickup, they call it, the one leg, flat back, or if you actually do bend your knees to pick something up, knowing how you do everyday activities will greatly benefit you to starting to consciously reprogram your movement patterns, alleviate pain and stress on the body.